my friends. My name is Melanie Miller, and I am a three-star director at Tupperware. This is my 17th year of selling Tupperware, or should I say, helping people to make changes to their lifestyle. So whenever I think about selling Tupperware, I know that it's not Tupperware, the plastic item that I sell, but Tupperware, the lifestyle I sell, so that I always have, for example, all my fresh fruit and veggies and meat and everything stored in my freezer. So whatever I decide to make, I have the ingredients there to make it. That saves a lot of takeout. It saves a lot of pre-prepared packaging when you're in your home. So I would like to welcome you to my live this evening. And it's been a while since I did a whole stack. So today I'm going to do a whole triple stack because I'm making fish. And I know that when I talk to people about doing a triple stack, they never believe me, especially if I'm cooking fish. So I said, okay, today's the day. I'm going to do a whole stack today and show you 3 different layers. But because I've got some things out from the freezer at the moment, what I first want to do is get those freezer things going. Now, Tupperware freezer mates are designed to be flexible, to keep your fruits, your veggies, and meat in the best conditions that we can. So I've just finished off now my edamame beans, and I'm going to measure, because the beauty of having Tupperware is that you don't get your fruit and vegetables out of the freezer and find that they're in a big clump. You can easily get out half a cup. So I've got corn, I've got edamame beans, and the last one I'm going to put in here before I put this away is peas. So good evening, Tammy, Cindy, Wendy, and Sharon. So good to see you this evening. Okay, my peas are really full. So there's my peas. So, and these peas, when my husband brought them home yesterday, it's not a brand well, I think it's a brand we've used, but these ones were called small sweet peas. They were so delicious. Okay, I'm going to put these back in the freezer. The other thing I have from the freezer is some cherries, and that's what I'm going to use to make my cherry crumble. Okay. Okay, and what I'm using for my protein today is fish. So I store my pieces of haddock in a medium deep freezer mate, and I get them out of here. And as you can see, they're not all stuck together, just a little bit. And I usually do 3 pieces of haddock for the 2 of us. So I'm going to put these now back in the freezer. As you can see, the freezer burn is on the lid of my container, and my fish actually look really good. So I'm going to put these back in the freezer now too. Killy. Oops. Killy. Stop it. He's sitting. I'll show you where he's sitting. So I don't know if you can see him. So he's over the other side of the room. Can you see him? He's standing on the back of the sofa there. And every time anything happens outside the window, he has to let us know. So he can get He can be a bit noisy at times. So you could look at your beautiful, oh, thank you, Sharon. So as you can see, that is it. That's all I'm going to do in the middle, except that I have some cream. I'll pour some cream over this before we put it in the microwave to cook. And that is my dinner prepared. I will, of course, put some seasoning in. So I'm going to get some black pepper, a little bit of salt. We'll put some cream on, and then that will be ready. So I really love quick and easy meals, especially when they turn out really good. Yes, Wendy, that's exactly what he is. He's on guard, but he's a noisy little thing when he gets going. Okay, so nice lot of black pepper there. And I'll get some salt. And actually what I'll do is I'll put a bit of oregano and a bit of parsley in here too. So just a little bit of salt. Not sure if it's come. Yeah, so put some oregano in here. And we'll put some parsley. Oh, I haven't got much parsley left in here as well. And now the only thing I have left to do is pour the cream on. So we'll get that out in a minute. Okay, so that is super easy. Now, if you want to put in onions or anything else, of course you can. I tend to just do it with those frozen vegetables because it comes out beautiful every time. Now, in the base of here, we're going to put in a cup of basmati rice. So there's my cup, and the only thing I'm going to add to that is 2 cups of water. So my 2 cups of water, and I'm going to put in a little bit of salt. Okay, so often what I do is that's all I would prepare. I would have my rice on the bottom, my fish and veggies in the middle. Let me go and get the cream, otherwise I might forget. So today I have 15% cream, and all I'm going to do is just make sure that all the surfaces of my fish are covered. So I don't really measure it so much as do this. So all the surfaces of my fish have got a creamy cover on now. And so I know I have more than enough. So I have my seasoning, I have my fish, I have my vegetables, my rice is ready to go. Now, if I was going to cook this as a 2-stack meal, I would put the lid on like this, cook it in the microwave for probably 20 minutes, 22 minutes. But today I'm actually going to make a crumble to go on the top. So what I do here is the first thing is I'm going to empty out my cherries out of here. So that is going to be the fruit in my fruit crumble. Okay, so because I'm doing it on top of my stack cooker, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to make a cup of flour, a cup of brown sugar, and all that. I'm going to use actually 3/4 of a cup because I can then reduce everything. So I'm going to do 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, of oats, 3/4 of a cup of flour, half a cup of brown sugar, and then it'll be like 3/8, which is half of 3/4 of butter, but we'll just measure it out on the cube so you can see what I'm doing. And because I really enjoyed yesterday using my clear chopper container, and because I can use it with the supersonic, I like this because now you can see more clearly what's happening in my mixer, so that when you come to do it, you can sort of know what to expect. So in here, we are going to put in our 3/4 of a cup, which I just need to get a 3/4 cup. So 3/4 of a cup of flour, and I am going to put it over here just in case it spills a bit. 3/4 of oats. Three-quarters of a cup of flour. Yes, we're making dessert on the top. Can you see me? I can't see you, whoever wrote that. It's probably Ingrid, I'm thinking. All I see is Facebook user. So 3/4 of a cup of flour. And we're going to use half a cup of brown sugar. Now, this month we have many, there's 2 sets of modular mates that are on sale. And you might say to yourself, oh, I don't see myself using modular mates. But even if you buy just the pasta set, which is a set of 4 modular mates, you won't be disappointed because the pasta set actually has 2 of these containers in. And 2, oh, not that one, 2 of these, the basmati rice, right? So straight away, if you have 2 of these and 2 of those, you don't have to use it for pasta. Now you've got somewhere for your basmati rice, and maybe you could put pasta in the other one, or quinoa, or pearl barley, or something like that, or sugar, because I put my white sugar in a number 4. A 2-kilo bag fits perfectly in my number 4 oval. And your number 2 oval is absolutely perfect for brown sugar because it's not a huge volume, but it allows you to put your cup in to measure. Because if you have to put cups in your ovals or your super ovals, you're going to get crazy because you can't fit them in. So something like rice is easy because it pours. Something like rolled oats is easy because it pours. But if I put flour or brown sugar in an oval or a super oval, I know I would get super frustrated. I wouldn't be able to get my cup in. I'd try to tip it and then everything would fall out. So when you're choosing your modular mates, the thing to ask yourself before you buy a set, and like I said, I thoroughly recommend everybody getting the pasta set at the moment because I think it's 20% off. When you buy it, don't buy it and then try and work out what you're going to put in it. Find out what you want to put in something and say, will those containers work for me? And definitely brown sugar is something that should be in a modular mate because it won't go hard. Rice should be in a modular mate so you don't have rice spilling out all over your pantry because the bag split. Pasta, same thing. Quinoa, same thing. Pearl barley, same thing. And then you can actually, in your number 2 square, you could put pasta. You could put, I put icing sugar, goes in one of my other number 2 squares. So it's really, what have you got that needs to go in a bag, in a container? Which set or which individual modular mates should I buy? Now, if you say needed 4 of this size, which I have in my cupboard, I would wait till Christmas because they're all going to be on special at Christmas. But at the moment we have the set, and 2 of these and 2 of these, perfect in a set. Okay, so yes, I can't see you, Ingrid. I don't know if you've tried to click on the link. You need to see if you can find that link, Ingrid, and click on it. I have 2 new people that have joined that said hi, but I can't see your names. You need to look in the, wherever you're watching, just above there will be a link which has BeLive in it. You need to click on that link to give BeLive permission to show me your Facebook name. Now, Ingrid, maybe if you tried, because it shows up in 3 places easily for you. It shows up in the VIP group, it shows up in my page, and it also shows up on my personal profile. So maybe if you try one of the others, perhaps I'm going to be able to see you. That's about the only suggestion I can make. So maybe go and try one of the other places that it is showing. And somebody just wrote Jello. I think they probably might have meant to write hello, but I can't see your name. So you need to click on the Facebook, on the BeLive link, which will give me permission to see your name. Okay, so now we've got our oats, our flour, and our brown sugar in here. And the only thing that's left to go in here is the butter. So I have a butter here that's already opened, and I'm going to guesstimate how much to add. So I know that this, what is left in here is about half a cup. Hang on, I'm just looking on my scale here. Is about a cup. I mean, it's about a cup. And if I go here, it's a quarter. Yes, here's a quarter. So I'm just going to go, hang on, I'm just going to think about this properly. So I have 3/4 of a cup. I need more than a quarter. I need half of 3/4. So I'm just doing it. I love math. So if you wonder what is she doing, I'm just pretending that I need to do complicated math. Anyway, I know what I'm doing. So so it's not quite, hang on. So there we go. That's a half a cup. That's a quarter. And I need a little bit more than a quarter. So that's what we're going to put in. Whoop. I'm going to put in a little bit more as well. Okay, so I have the butter in. You've tried everything. Okay, I don't understand why it's not working either, Ingrid. Have you tried going to the different places to do it? Because sometimes I see you, so I'm not really sure. Maybe there's a setting on your Facebook thing which says, don't let me be seen. I'm not sure. Okay, I can't look at text messages now, Ingrid, because I'm focused on here. I don't have my phone. I'm just focused on this. So, so there's my mix. I've got my butter. So now we're going to mix that all up together. I'm going to put it as far back here as possible so you can see some of what's going on. there you go, guys. It doesn't take long. Okay, we've got a bit of a streak of butter here, but it doesn't take long for the flour, the butter, and everything to sort of come together to make little granules. So I'm just going to check. There's a little bit of butter on the blade here. So I'm going to take that off, and I might just see if this butter here will scrape off. Yep. And I'm going to just do a final few pulls. Okay. So I've got a nice granular crumble there. So now what I'm going to do is pour this on the top of my cherries. Spread it out. And there I have a crumble on top of my rice, on top of my fish dish, and I will cook the whole thing now for 30 minutes. And you're all panicking now because you think 30 minutes? Your crumble is on the top and it's totally exposed. I promise you, it works every time. And at the moment, this is the standard color for the Tupperware stack cooker. But during the month of August, you have the opportunity to get the stack cooker in a red color. And how can you get that? Well, there are two ways to get it. One is to have a Tupperware party. And I'm super excited to let you know that I can now offer messenger parties. Messenger parties are over in 30 minutes. So if anybody likes using Messenger, has friends that you know want to have a fast and furious party, we can do a Messenger party for you to get enough credits to buy to get the Tupperware stack cooker red for free. Or as a Tupperware consultant, you have the opportunity to get your stack cooker for only $98.50. And with that stack cooker, you're also going to get a silicone spatula. And the silicone spatula itself is worth $26. So you get a nice deal for just $98.50. So how can you join Tupperware? All you have to do is click on the link, which is in the discussion above where you're watching. And the link says Mel Mill Enroll. You just follow that link. So I'm going to cook this now. I'm super excited. It's a while since I did a triple stack. Tonight, guys, I'm doing a water bottle bonanza. And what I'm going to do is I have 28 posts of water bottles. Each water bottle will give you its size, and it will also tell you how many of them are available, and you'll be able to see the color. Then I'm going to post those 28 posts at 8 o'clock, and at 8:28, I'm going to turn the posts off. So you have 28 water bottles in 28 minutes on the 28th of July. So that is my extra event tonight at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to set some alarms on my phone now to remind me at 8 o'clock. Well, I won't have to do that because I'll schedule it to post, but to remind me at 8:28 to check out the posts and close the comments. So there are going to be some nice bargains there for you, some that'll be at regular price. And all you have to do is comment on the post below, the one that you want this. And depending on who gets there first, they get the first choice. So all you have to do to be part of that is click on the link to my VIP group, and you will be able to be part of my water bottle bonanza. So that is it for me. And somebody else just came on who's a Facebook user. I'm going to have to read up about how to get you all to, because I can't see any of your names. I will go back after the live is finished. I'll be able to go back into where you're watching from and see who was there. But at the moment, I'm a little blind, and you can't come into my little pot unless BeLive can see your name. And the only way BeLive can see your name is by you clicking the little link above and giving BeLive permission to see your name. Okay, Wendy, it's Darcy, is it? Okay, Darcy. So unfortunately, I can't see you at the moment. But make sure to check out the water bottle bonanza at 8 tonight. And I will see you again on Sunday at 3:30 for another live sale. But tomorrow morning at 11:30, we're going to do a mega party, and we will be doing some more recipes with the stack cooker. So have yourselves a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember, share this. If you want people to want to have Tupperware parties, or you want people to join so that they can have this amazing cooking system, share this video so they can see it. And please don't forget to keep inviting your friends to join my group. Thank you very much, everyone. I love that you're here. Have a great Friday evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Oh, I got to do the jam jar. I nearly forgot. Let me do the jam jar. Killy, just wait a minute, baby. Killy's a bit excited here. It's dinner time for him. Okay, let's do the jam jar. So tonight it is Tammy. So Tammy, if you decide you want to take advantage of the draw, you can have a small deep fridge mat for $10. They retail now for $37. So if you want to take advantage of that, Tammy, you just let me know. Okay, so I will see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.